And we're back with part 2 of our 3-part series on the talent theme of ideation. Anas, let's get right to it. Let's talk about the blind spots, the trouble spots, the things that people high in ideation can't really see.
So again, the more mature it is, you come up with ideas who are implantable. You know how to filter them, you plan well, and you have people who can execute them for you, or at least you execute them for yourself. And very important, you record your ideas, because there's so many, you somehow make a way to record them. The more immature it is, you just come up with ideas all the time. And sometimes you get people confused. It actually can get misleading for people, giving them, like, I've worked with managers like, okay guys, this week we're gonna work on this idea. And then everybody gets together, start working, and then it's like, okay guys, next week we're gonna work. So you can't get everybody on the same track. You are definitely more talk than action. And again, you get people to go all over the place. And the blind spots is impractical. Sometimes you're not focused, and sometimes you don't make sense in general. So
thanks a lot. Every bit of that I know about me. So yes, I would say that one other thing too, that blind spots, or is a blind spot for people high in ideation, is when our ideas are not accepted. Like when someone poo-poos them. So for us, that's a growth area, to recognize that we can continue ideating, as we just have to have the questions, and we get to train people on how to get more out of us. Hey, you know, the way to get more ideas is just to ask me some questions, you know, because it does become like if we offer ideas and they're rejected with just out of hand without thoughtfulness, it becomes offensive and it actually shuts down our ideation. So I think that's important to know. Let's talk about the aggravators, the things that irritate them. What's up with that?
I'm just going to end from where I'm actually going to start from where you just ended. So if you share the ideas and people telling you this is stupid, it's not going to work. So this really aggravate people with ideation. I think something else as well that aggravates them is tradition. When people stick to their tradition, doing the same thing over and over, resisting ideas and change, I think also that can be a really big aggravator for them.
Yeah, we do like change. We like innovation, as we mentioned before. And so when that gets shut down, it can be an issue. What are some conflicts that we need to be aware of, or those who work with us do?
I'm going to talk about something internal, but it can cause external, but it's coming usually from the internal. I found people with ideation and woo on the top 5 together, really hard to get them to stop talking.
Oh, especially if we have communication. Hello, me. That's true.
Yes. So something else is, again, if you have ideation and you don't it's not surrounded by any execution domain. So you're always thinking, always coming up with ideas. And trust me, it can get really frustrating for you at one point. With external, again, people with high context, relators, deliberatives, discipline, all these people who stick to their traditions, resist new ideas. Like the deliberative is like always like, no, this idea is not going to work, it's not good. And again, discipline, they want everything to work in order. And again, people with ideation, they just want out of order innovation.
Not happening. You know, another potential conflict for someone high in ideation is, and this is an internal one, and it's a lack of sleep.
Yeah.
Because we have busy brain. Like that's what it is. You know, we get ready for bed, for example, and tuck ourselves into the pillow, and then bing, all of a sudden our brain starts moving. And like 3 hours later, we have not counted enough sheep. So it can be an issue. Yeah. So, wow. Great to know, Anas. And so thanks so much for joining us, and we'll be back in the next segment.